What's up YouTube? It's your boy FootyVision back with another banger video, and today West Coast are 1-9 this season. Before the last game they were 0-9. So my goal is to try and rebuild West Coast. So the goal is to win West Coast a premiership, so we're going to go medium match difficulty, contract hard and trade hard, capped of course, and then we're going to go 10 minutes with injuries on, sorry. And then we're going to go custom license content. We're going to have that off. So we'll get into the save from here. Obviously, we're choosing West Coast. Then we move on to the challenge for Season 1. So I was looking at between either win matches or compete the season without losing 3 games in a row. So I decided in the end to go with the silver one, which is try and not lose 3 games in a row. So that's what I went with. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to sim to the end of the season and show you guys the results at the end of the season. Alright boys, the first season is done. We finished in last, unfortunately. I think we got more points than they'd probably get IRL this year. So we got 4 wins. So I was probably right to put that objective on at the start. But we did get a few games where we lost like more than we should have. Like, obviously, we went on, like, more 3-game losing streaks than I thought we were going to. So, that's kind of tough. But, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to get into the off-season and I'll show, like, the end-of-season rewards and stuff. And, like, who I re-signed. Alright, boys. So, I'm at the end of the contract signing for the players that have run out of contract for this season. So, Oscar Allen refused to sign, because he has a low moral at the moment, so if you even try to offer him anything, he doesn't accept. So he just rejects it no matter what, because of his situation or whatever. Then Brock we let go because we're not going to want him anymore. His potential's too low. Diwa we let go. Then everyone else we re-signed. So we re-signed Cole, Cripps, Hunt, Kelly, Petruchel. And then I know Dom Sheed's low overall now, but we re-signed him because he's the legend. The premiership winning legend. We had to re-sign him. And alright, now we're going to get into free agency. And I'll go through the ones we're going to sign. So boys, the first player I made an offer for is Dane Zorko. And he's agreed to sign. I forgot to show the but we're also going to go next for the redhead himself, Ed Richards. But yeah, we're gonna go for Ed Richards. It's so annoying that you have to keep putting it up manually as an amount. If you click auto negotiate, it just fucking removes the submit button for some reason. And I've learned that you can undercut the players a little bit. So if I go 700k, okay, he wants more years. But if I go 700k, he'll accept that even though it's 2025 salary is more. Players are okay to take a pay cut if there's a vision. Also, boys, I see Scott Pendlebury there. I'm gonna take a shot at him, Loki. I'm trying to build an elite midfield where we can
music licensing reimagined.
At least finish top 8. At least have a vision. Alright, Pendlebury's getting a bit older though, so I'm gonna go 600k. Put him on a 2-year deal. Yeah, see, he's accepted that. Yeah, players are open to taking pay cuts. Alright, then who's the ruckman? Yeah, I don't think we have a great ruckman for right now, right? So I'm gonna go for him. I reckon I can undercut him. Might not be able to as much because he's got decent potential, but he might see the vision, you know? He might want to come to the West Coast. No, he wants more years. We'll give him 3. That's a pretty good signing, low key. He's got potential. We'll go Newman.
Artlist.io.
Defender. And he's got pretty good stats, low key. But yeah, we got to get that money up. They always want more money. We'll go with that. We'll go 3 years. And we got that. Newman joins the club.
Music licensing reimagined.
I might take him, low key. I feel like West Coast are lacking that at the moment, low key. So I'm going to try and undercut him as well. We'll go 450k. 2 years. good at. Alright, let's go. Taylor Walker, Tex Walker. Boys, let me. No, we're at a max list. Bro. Boys, we're gonna trade. I'll get back to you with the trade. Alright, boys, I just realized I messed up and missed the trade window, so I'll get back to you at the end of the season. So we're aiming for more points than we got last season, so more than 18, and we want to try and compete for finals. Alright, boys, so we've made it to the end of the season, and West Coast have finished third on the ladder, 17 wins, 16 losses. We go behind Sydney and Fremantle by only just percentage in 1 win. So we're behind them. Obviously, Fremantle at the top. We have to fucking beat them since we're playing as West Coast. But, yeah. Okay, so in the first round of finals, we're playing Sydney. I'll show you guys on the full bracket. The positions are wrong, by the way. So the Sydney West Coast one should be where the Western Bulldogs Richmond game is. But for some reason, the game just doesn't do it right. Because obviously, you usually have like the qualifying finals on the top and bottom, and then the elimination in the middle, but the game just does it randomly. But yeah, so first round of finals, we play against Sydney and we get the win. Solid 32-point win, I think that was. So yeah, we go into the prelim against Port. No, not Port. What was that? I swear I saw Port for a second there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, because we just played Port. That was dumb of me. But yeah, we got Brisbane, and we get the win in that one. So we go into the grand final against Fremantle, of course. That'd be such a whack game. Fremantle versus West Coast at the MCG. Alright, so similar grand final. And we get the win, 30-point win. Premiers. So that's the rebuild done. Make sure you boys like and subscribe. I'm going to drop more banger videos. As far as the Brownlow, Brayshaw wins the Brownlow tied with Bontempelli. So they actually, technically they tied it. So yeah, Bontempelli technically won it as well. Leading goal kicker, Cadman for GWS. Is that a real player? Or it might be a draftee. Born 2004. Nah, he must be real. But he's probably like a rookie. And then Richardson wins the Rising Star. All Australian. Did we get any West Coast players? Nah, no West Coast players. That's crazy, bro. We just won the premiership. Anyway, boys, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Another banger video.